These value boosters are stupid and they're ruining my magic, local gaming store man says. But hey, let's be honest here. Suckers like these are expensive. I mean, we all like to collect card games. I mean, if I just, you can stay here. If I just take a, swing behind me, these are Digimon cards. This is one of 6 boxes, and these are in Force of Will booster displays. So yeah, you can do the math. These are expensive, you know it. I know it, Wizards know it, everyone knows it, that TCGs are an expensive, and that's the last time I'm going to say expensive hobby. So yeah, why is everyone hating on the newly announced value boosters like these? This is in PNG. I don't have the boosters yet because, hey, 2 more weeks to go. But yeah, let's be real here. If you're let's say, someone in his early teens with a low allowance, like I for myself, I had like $20 in a good month allowance up till my 15th birthday. And I wanted to play TCGs. Back then, Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was a pleasure of mine to use the little money I had to buy some boosters. But hey, if we take a look at a classic booster set, like these are draft boosters of Infinity and Adventures in the Forgotten Realm, they're like, on release, they were like €6 a pop. And same goes for something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon boosters. Here in Europe, Here in Europe, you'll pay like €5, €4 to €5 for a classic booster. 9 cards, 10 cards, 12 cards, depends on the TCG, but you're going with roughly €5, which was a quarter of my allowance. So I was able to buy 4 boosters, and that's it. So something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Came along and said, hey, first up, let's say we release these. This is a little bit newer, but this is the newer format of Duelist packs. Duelist packs were reduced to 5 cards per pack, some new and mostly reprints. So, what was the price point? For a few reprints and a few new cards, it was $1.99 to $2.49, like roughly the half of a classic booster price, which was for a kid like me, it was a godsend, a gift to can say, hey, I have $2 with me, let's buy a booster pack, to get that booster feeling like, ooh, I hope it's a good pull. Yeah, I'm going to open this. I'm going to open this up. I mean, I just bought it for the video. Haven't opened up a Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster in years, but let's take a look. I was like, hey, $2, I can still buy a cheeseburger or a milkshake and cards. Hey, it's Replays Accelerator. I just sorted out the ultimate rare. Place Accelerator Reload. Volcanic Doomfire. Isn't this the what's the archetype called? Not Volcanic, that's GX. He should be like Heat Leo and such. Salaman, great. But hey, a Volcanic Doomfire, a Boxer Switch Hitter, and a rare, a Battlin' Boxer Nova Kaiser. And there's the thing. The thing. These packs were mostly 4 commons and one rare, super rare or ultra rare, like an uncommon or a rare in Magic terms or a full art card. And these, for this price point, oh sorry Cam, was quite nice. We know what we're getting, we had at least one guaranteed rare. So there's the point of the critique in the upcoming value booster. I'm going to put it like this. I think that's a little bit better. Does it stay? Oh, I see where the problem is. Maybe you realized that the camera was like going down a bit. So where was I? Okay, camera, you do you. So the point was, or the point is, there's a guaranteed rare in here, where the value boosters don't have this guaranteed rare. We have like a chance to get a rare and an additional foil rare, which is in theory nice. In theory, big columns. It could be better. I mean, it should be better. But there's another thing in defense of these value boosters. We don't know the price yet. Like I said, these here, they cost like $2.99 to $2.50. $2.99, sorry, $1.99 to $2.49, like $2.50 to $2.50. And this is actually for a kid who just wants to have these cards like these two. Let's go like this. These weren't cheap back in the day. And now we have cheap reprints in a small booster set and an easy way to get older cards. And in addition, some new. So there's another thing I want to say about this format of let's call them value boosters. There were these suckers. This is a star pack. A star pack is the equivalent of everything people are going on about what is wrong with the value boosters for Magic. Because with the star packs, there were like 99 cents a buck for 3 cards. And the cards in here are not common or rare or super rare, ultra rare or something like this. These are all just cards. And all of these cards have an additional foil variant called Star Rare, Shadow Rare or something like this. So you have no real rarity, no real actually communicated rarities in these boosters for a buck. Which, let's be honest, is a problem. Back then I bought like 30 of them for this sucker back here and some trickster cards. Because I wanted a cheap odd eyes, an additional. And I didn't pull one. Right now I have the knowledge that there were some lower pull rates for some cards in here. But up front there isn't. Like if I go and say let's open this one as well, so you can see what I mean. We have Gem Knight Fusion, Super Heavy Samurai Trumpeter, and there it is, a Shatterfoil, a Performer Palfire, Muffler Lion. It was nice to have these cards, but each of these two could have been this Shatterfoil, and this Shatterfoil could have been any of these cards. So where's the problem? Like, this isn't a guaranteed rare or something. Some of these cards, some of these Shatterfoils, or some of these cards were Shatterfoil exclusive. Like, this, or the Odd Ice Dragon. So why am I telling you all this in a video called In Defense of the Value Booster? This was not a good system to have something like a value booster. didn't really have clear possibilities for most of the cards to get a qualified place or a certified rarity in these packs. So there were no way to know what you're gonna pull. Like, you know, the set, yeah, 3 cards of this. I have like, I don't know, 30 to 40 of these little suckers, or Gem Knight Fusion, foil, unfoil, like 20. They just added up because I wanted to pull another card which was just in this one slot. And others, with these here where I know there was one rare or super rare or ultra rare and ghost rare, I think, in the newer ones, and 4 commons, which was like, okay, I know what I could get in these spots. These here, they were nice to have, but I wanted this card to be something nice. Where the value booster, to go back to Magic, come with a rarity of, or yeah, I don't know the word in English right now, a pie chart of rarities, I call it, where I know I have the chance to get rares and up. I don't have them guaranteed, but at least I know the commons and uncommons. I know that I can get a full art land or a guest appearance card, or I can get a rare, a mythic even. Well, let's see if we can actually pull a mythic out of these, but hey, or an additional fine rare, which could be a nice thing for people who don't want to spend that much money on boosters, or here's the more important part, can't spend such money on boosters. I know it's not something most of us want to hear. Like, we just see some corporate decision to be greedy and make money and yada yada yada. But if I'm gonna be honest here, if I had the chance back in the day to buy something akin to this in Magic, knowing that this is just a smaller value size of the actual booster and not something tailor-made for a specific archetype or something like that, which is the problem with these duelist packs. I think I would have been quite earlier into Magic, because the price point is always, or was always, the one thing that put me off Magic. Because now I'm at a position where I can say, hey, I just buy some boosters for shits and giggles for a little video on a channel just created, not knowing if anyone gonna see this, but hey, I can do it. And I can go to the store, to the local whatever store, buy some milk and buy a booster at the aisle, which is a luxus or luxury not many people have. And for those people, I think the value booster or value booster format is something quite nice. But we don't know the price point yet. If the price point is something like $2.99, then buy normal boosters instead, or decks or singles. But if the price point is somewhere between like $150 to $250, they're fine. And anything else, why even bother?